Welcome back to Coconut Brick Studios for a Packing Up Mygeeto live stream. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. The microphone's all the way over here because Mygeeto is huge, obviously, and so I might be a little bit quieter on this stream, but hopefully you guys can still hear me okay because I'm going to be moving around, doing all different kinds of things, packing up, moving things. How is everyone doing? Sorry I had to bump the stream back 30 minutes, but we're here. It's all good. All right, let's pull up the chat, see who's hanging out with us today. And then, of course, I'll get into explaining, like, what's going on here, why am I packing up Mygeeto, where's Mygeeto going, what's happening, all that good stuff. An ad. Welcome, we've got 12th Legion, Boba Fett, Aiden Banana Bricks DP2000, Fire Dragon, Cool Bricks History, Brick Lab Studios, Finished Clone, Aberdeen, Pro COD Black Ops player, multiplayer, nice. Ghost Fate Lefett, JMR Vids. How's everybody doing today? So, I am taking Mygeeto to Brick Fair, Virginia. Driving it, packing, I'm breaking it down into more bite-sized chunks, and then I'm driving it down there, setting it up, displaying. So if you're going to Brick Fair, Virginia this year, you're going to get to see the first ever and probably only large-scale coconut mock in person. Pretty crazy. I'm pretty excited. I'm also a little nervous, and I have a lot of work ahead of me. So basically, my plan is I'm gonna take all the minifigs off, and then I'm gonna take the buildings off and wrap those up. And then, excuse me, I'll separate the bridge, get the bridge taken apart, and then the mountain will move as a big chunk. The bridges will each move as their own chunks, and then I'll have like maybe one or two containers that will have all of the minifigs and houses. So that's what's going on today. Just going to be moving and cleaning and hanging out with you guys. I'm going to put a little message at the chat at the beginning, a pin message, so people know what's going down. How's the music? Can you guys hear it okay? Win that message. What's everybody doing today? What are you guys up to? Why does it feel like the end of an era every time you take apart a mock? It kind of does, though, huh? Like, it's like the Mygeeto era. All the jokes, the decaling, the weekly updates. It's like it becomes its whole thing. It's a whole thing. I wasn't even thinking about going to Brick Fair, but now you say it, I might as well try. I've always wanted to go. It sounds fun. Yeah, this will be my first time going to Brick Fair, Virginia, so it'll be a new experience for me. I have moved mocks before. Luckily, I moved Coruscant, and I've already moved Mygeeto once, and I built it in a way that it could be moved, which ended up being very convenient because if I had built this like I normally build mocks, it probably wouldn't have been very portable. But as it is, I'm not too worried about moving this. Like this whole rock mountain thing is very solid, so it shouldn't be too hard. It is. I'm wondering how long it's going to take me to set it back up though at Brick Fair, Virginia. Hey, Harry Spaceman, what's up, man? How you doing? Looks sick. Thank you. Assuming you're talking about Mygeeto. Coconut. Do you know Firebird is also going to Brick Fair? Yeah, we've talked about it. Talked about it. Definitely gonna hit him up, do some stuff, hang out. Oh dang! I didn't realize you were going to be at Brick Fair. You were bringing all of Mygeeto. Yeah. Also, welcome Owens Bricks. Originally, it was just gonna be the bridge, the two bridges, because the two bridges by themselves are a pretty cool looking mock. And then I was like, you know what? If I'm doing two bridges, I might as well like bring the whole thing because it ended up Rick Fair ended up being a lot sooner than I thought. I thought Rick Fair Virginia was the end of August. I didn't realize it was the very beginning. So I was like, you know what? Might as well do it. I had to keep it built for an extra couple of weeks, which did put some stress on the videos and like being able to come up with good content. But I made it through, put out a bunch of good videos that I'm very proud of. Seem to be doing well. So it all ended up working out. My gamble paid off, which was nice. Hope to see you there. Yeah, if you see me, KA, say hi. Hit me up. Love the planet on the Tri-Droid. Thank you. Pretty happy with how that turned out. I don't even think this was part of the mock. I just put it on here. So, has anybody scored any of the new August sets early? I can't believe people are already getting them. It's crazy. I need to figure out where I'm going to put all the minifigs. I think I'm going to take a couple of these big plastic bins. And so I'm going to lay down some base plates inside. This mock is so cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. Really happy with how it turned out. Definitely my favorite mock I've ever done. I mean, how could it not be? The nice thing is setting it up, isn't going to be too hard because I already know where everything's going to go. And if I forget, I have pictures and the showcase video, so I should be able to set it up pretty quickly. But another exciting thing is now that we're finally coming up on Mygeeto or on Brick Fair, Virginia. As soon as that's over, I can announce my next large scale mock project, which I've already decided on. I've actually already written the script for the video. I built a little, micro scale version of the mock to kind of visualize what I'm doing. So that'll be coming out right after I get back from Brick Fair, Virginia. I'm excited. I'm excited. Excuse me to get started on this next one. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and I hope you guys like it. It's going to be, I'm trying something new with this one, so I hope it turns out good. A lot of boxes. I'm going to be taking so many accessories with me. I honestly think I might leave these crates connected because I didn't realize, but I actually connected them to the terrain. I thought they were just kind of sitting here, so I think I might leave those. Luckily, all the buildings come out super easily, so I think it's going to be easier to just pack them separately. I'm going to display my Battle of Crate mock. Oh, cool. How big is that? Pretty decent size. A big reason that I'm able to take Mygeeto too is because I'm driving. Like if I was flying, who knows what I'd be able to bring? Like maybe a tiny little mock that I squeezed into a suitcase. What's up, Scott? How you doing, man? Getting Mygeeto all ready for Brick Fair. It's gonna be quite the process. I feel like I probably should have started doing this already, like looking at it now, but I'm hoping it won't take me too long. Plus, I still have all day Monday and all day Tuesday. Why is there a pencil guy from Batman? I used him. I started using him for mocks a while ago, and he kind of became like a meme or a joke. So I've just been putting him in for fun. People like to see Pencil Man 3x3. That's good. Good size mock. Nice. A good size mock. I'm going to display a clone invasion. That sounds cool. Yeah, definitely. I would definitely like to see your guys' mocks at the convention. That'll be fun. See what you guys have been up to. I'm good, thanks. I hope everything goes smoothly. I know, me too. I think the thing I'm the most nervous about is just the long drive with the mountain in the back of the van. I'm gonna pack it in a way that it should be pretty secure, but you never know. That's the only part I'm really worried about. The rest should be pretty smooth. I'm thinking. I mean, I've moved bigger mocks before, so it's not like I haven't done it before. It's just you know how it is. You never know. To be honest, like I'm excited to display my mock, but I'm really excited. I don't know that I'd say more, but I'm really excited to see and meet people. Like that's gonna be so much fun. So many minifigs. I might need 2 containers of minifigs. Oh, and another thing is I just moved my entire collection across the country last year, so this is nothing compared to that. I mean, I didn't have to move a big mock, but I did move my acclimator, all of my sets, my mocks, so you know, shouldn't be too bad. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put all the white. I honestly think I might need like 3 bins of for accessory parts, to be honest. Hmm. It's gonna be a pain getting everything into the convention center. I wish I used to have this fold out trolley, the handle folded up, and you could like push stuff on it. It looks like a little push cart, but I didn't bring it with me when I moved here because I was like, I'm not gonna need this. Really wish I had it still. That'd be real handy right about now, but what can you do? I also have like these big chunks of snow that I need to figure out what to do with. I think I might just try securing them to the sidewalk over here. What's up, RYK Bricks? How you doing? The chicken. Welcome. TJ in the house. Spirited Bricks. Glad I'll actually have a chance to meet you. Yeah, I'll be there if anybody sees me. It'll be nice to meet you guys. Hang out, see everyone's mocks. I'll be there for the whole time. Like I get there Wednesday, be there until Sunday. So, are you bringing any builds, Spirited Bricks? I'm assuming you are. Hate to see it go. Well, at least it's going to a convention. One more one more showcase for Mygeeto. And I'm happy that of all the mocks I was able to display, it's Mygeeto because I feel like each one was a stepping stone to get me to the place where I could do something like this. So I'm happy that this is the one that's being displayed. And I think this is the one that people will enjoy the most. Like it's definitely the most impressive. It's got the most going on. People like it. Bring in the whole castle. Oh, nice. That'll be cool to see that. That'll be really cool. All right, the city is almost cleaned out. It is much quicker taking it apart than it was building it. Sad to see this go. Yeah, but it means a new one's on the way. I don't know why, but my throat is so scratchy right now. Rocky Raccoon in the house. This mock is the reason why I subscribed to you. Well, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Glad you enjoyed it. Ooh, you know what I'm gonna bring? I'm gonna use one of these empty red bins. I'm gonna use this for like random builds, like the energy plant. Maybe I'll put the statues and the trees in there, the anti-aircraft guns. Yeah, I like that. I like that. This man deserves a million subs. That would be crazy. A million subscribers. My big goal for my YouTube channel is 100,000. I really want to hit that 100,000 mark. Feels like it's never going to happen. I want to make it happen this year, and I'm trying, but we'll see. I need some videos to go viral. I need some viral content over here. Problem is, I just don't really gravitate towards making viral content, so that makes it tough. But you never know, right? I do need to go get some water, DP. It's a good idea. I'll be right back, guys. Let me grab some water. What's up, 212 Legion? How you doing? Young haters, what's up? How you been? Started watching fairly early on in the course, not mock, so like, oh, when did I start that? I don't even remember. Summer of 2021? No, summer of 2022, huh? I really like these CAC battle droids. I want to get a bunch more. Freaking awesome. New Ninjago episodes dropped yesterday. They were accidentally released by Peacock 2 months in advance. Peacock took them down, but the episodes made their way to YouTube. Oh, dang. Have you seen them? What's up, 212 Legion? Welcome to the stream. To be honest, I thought you did have 100,000 subs since your content was so good. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. At least I have content deserving of 100,000 subscribers. So that means it has to come at some point, right? Has to. Throw a bowling ball at it? To be honest, throwing a bowling ball at it would do a lot less than you think. Like, this is a solid build. It would not be a very satisfying spectacle. And it would probably ruin some parts. So I don't know if you remember me or not, but I've been watching you since Naboo, and I just want to say I love your mocks. You're a great mock builder, and keep it going. Dude, since Naboo? You mean like the Battle of Naboo? 2020? That's insane. That's a really long time. Well, thank you for sticking around for so long. There aren't too many of you guys. Since, I was small. It was a small channel back then. Make a Mimban mock? I already did make a Mimban mock. Trying to decide if I should leave the trees in. I feel like the trees are going to get knocked around if I don't take them off. So trees are going in the bin. It's going to be weird not having Mygeeto in my Lego room. I feel like the Lego room is going to feel so much bigger because this takes up so much space. It's going to be really nice. What's up, Ball of Bricks? Welcome. I like the profile pic. I had some of the basketball. I had one of the basketball sets growing up. It was a lot of fun. I've been around so long. I remember short hair coconut. Dang, that's a long time. If you remember short hair coconut, I almost don't even remember short hair coconut. I actually, that's funny. Yeah, good old short haired coconut. Those were the days. 2019, brand new channel. Just getting back into Lego. Coconut had short hair. Yeah, I had short hair back when I first started my channel. Short hair, no beard. Baby face. Baby face coconut. Hey, yo, what's up, Graham? How you doing? Getting ready for Brick Fair as well. Good. It's coming. It's coming fast. Yeah, and I remember when you had minimal subscribers. I love watching your channel. Your building techniques grow over time. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, the building has thankfully improved over time because when I first got back into Lego and started doing my channel, I started building mocks again for the first time since I was like 14 or 15. So my mock building skills were not only rusty, but they were very underdeveloped. So I was not putting out great mocks in the beginning. So it's been really cool to like watch the growth and the improvement over the years because it's definitely happened. Should shave your head? Why? That sounds annoying. Your first mock was your best, Tatooine. uh, Good old Luke's Uncle Owen's homestead. The UCS Sandcrawler. Isn't that ironic? Coconut Brick Studios, the ultimate Clone Wars fan, the ultimate Clone Wars mock builder, started his channel with an original trilogy mock. Tatooine, no less. I mean, it's fitting. Star Wars began on Tatooine, Coconut Brick Studios began on Tatooine, it just makes sense. Are you going to Brick Fair on Wednesday? I leave Wednesday, so yeah, I'll get there sometime on Wednesday. You really brought me into dark tan. It's the color. It's the color to buy. Is it just me or Young Coconut looks like Wreck-It Ralph? How? Coconut, you should do a buzz cut when you reach 100K. Nah, I love my hair. I love it. I'm not gonna cut it. There'd be no point. I feel like I would do like a contest to get people to subscribe. Like, I'll cut my hair when I hit 100K, but like I'm fairly close anyways, and like I want to get subscribers who are actually going to watch my content, not just subscribe for me shaving my head. Okay, that looks like that's about it for the city. It's a ghost town now. I don't know what to do about the statues. For some reason, I'm thinking I'll just leave them, but I know that's gonna be a bad idea. So I'm just gonna put them over here for now. Can you make more Imperial mocks? I'd like to. Clone Wars mocks just perform so much better, so I tend to gravitate towards those, and I have a lot more fun doing those. The hair is too iconic, exactly. The hair and the beard are part of the brand at this point, so gotta leave them. Why does that little Tridroid have have a hologram as a head? I need to find a different. I need to find a different head for him. In fact, I've got one right here. There. Alright, now I'm going to start getting these droids on the bridge. Can you do World War One? You mean like build a mock of World War One? Maybe at some point. Solus would be a cool mock to see. You could do the light up lava and have a UCS AT-AT in the hangar. That would be pretty cool. Leave the statues with the figs. Well, statues are too tall. So I think I'll put them in the bin of accessories. So many minifigs. And the crazy thing is, this mock has probably some of the fewest, has the fewest amount of minifigs ever since Ambara. So, I can't even imagine how much of a pain it would have been moving something like Coruscant minifigs wise. Whew! Fixed, that's right. I put it there as just a placeholder anyways till I found something better. Because it looks atrocious having that thing there. Alright, time for Mr. Tri. Should make a time lapse of you building it and then taking it apart. I did a time lapse of me building it already. It's on the YouTube channel. It's so sad taking it apart just because I know, like, I don't know, for some reason at Brick Fair, I know it's not going to look as cool. So it's kind of sad. It's the end of an era. The end of Mygeeto as we know it. Yeah, I really don't think all these minifigs are going to fit. I think what I'm going to have to do is put the Galactic Marines in a separate. I'll do like Separatists and accessories in this container, and then I'll do Galactic Marines and other stuff in a different. Because I was trying to fit them both in one, but I don't think it's going to happen. Unfortunately. Hmm. I feel like I should take some of these buildings too. So nice. Look at that. They just come right off. Oh, oh, we almost lost the roof. That could have been bad. Where's my chat? The micro space gift with purchase with Space Babies is rumored to be available next month. Threshold of 200. I'm debating going for it. What interests you with that? I'll be at Brick Fair. I'll come and try and see. So let me know if you need help setting up. Yeah, come see the mock. Come take a look. Come behold Mygeeto. I'm excited. I'm excited for people to see it in person because it is a lot bigger in person. Obviously, like it's huge. I know I call it like, oh, this is the smallest mock I've done in a while, but it's still a sight to behold. Take this. When I make big things, I make videos of them before I take them apart. Yeah, I do too. Like, yeah, gotta document it. This one was a hard one to move. I remember. It's so empty and so flat now. It's crazy. All right, where to put this guy? Right. Oh, yeah, next mock's definitely Naboo. I think there'd be riots in the streets if I did Naboo. Hopefully, I remember where everything goes. Like, it should be pretty obvious. But have you guys ever had that happen where, like, you have to take apart a build and then you have to rebuild it and you're like, I don't know. Like, you end up having random pieces and you're like, I have no idea where this goes. Have you seen the new Despicable Me? No, I haven't. What's up, Star Wars Shipyard? How you doing? Should make a simple mock with your whole clone army versus one droid. Interesting. I like Lego Space. Been purchasing a lot of it. However, the gift with purchase isn't fig scale, so it wouldn't fit into what I collect for space. Oh, just pass on it. Save your money for better stuff. How hard do you think Mygeeto will be to reassemble? The only thing that's going to be difficult are these roofs because they're a little delicate, but everything else is going to be super easy. Like it's going to be like it's going to be like Lego on a large scale of like I'm going to put the city down and then I'll like connect the bridge pillars to the bridges, then connect the bridge to Mygeeto. So it's going to be a lot of like reassembling big chunks. The only thing that's going to take a while is setting up all the minifigs just because there's so many of them, but I'm not too worried. It should go pretty fast. Especially because I'm not taking everything. The UTAT staying here because it's kind of delicate, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. So I didn't want to risk that breaking because I don't want to have to take the time to put it back together. So I'm going to leave that. I'm probably just going to put the four-legged walker that's on the secondary bridge. I'm going to take that and move it up to the main bridge. That's my plan, anyways. What would be crazy is if the bridge was big enough for the UCS ATTE. That would be pretty cool. If I could take that with me. Massive ATTE coming down the bridge. Oh, that would be awesome. Oh, or a minifig. What is happening? Some of these buildings are really hard to pick up. Oh, please don't break. This one, pretty sure it's not connected to the ground. Okay, I see. For a second there, I was like, did I connect this? Thankfully, I did not. I actually do have room for the statues now that I moved the Galactic Marines out of here. So, should only be two cases, two containers, whatever you want to call it. What's up, Jaden Alvarez? Welcome. Should I spend 550 on a used Cloud City playset? I would say no, unless you absolutely want that set, because I don't know. Personally, I don't really get the hype behind that one. I don't think it's a very cool set. But if you want it, go for it. Also, welcome to the Brick Pigeon. How you doing, man? How's your Saturday? I love how open it is. It's cool. Are you going to Brick Fair, Brick Pigeon? All right. Ooh, you know what? The lampposts on the bridge are going to be kind of tricky now that I think about it because the lights don't come out. You can't remove the lamppost all the way from the bridge. It's still connected to the light. So I might have to tape those down so they don't get damaged. I didn't think about that until just now. All right, moving on to flat. Did I just. Does it still work? Okay, good. Sometimes when I bump the cord, it shorts out the mic, but sounds like we're good. My Saturday is pretty good. How's your day going? Not too bad. I mean, not great, but it happens, you know. Life goes on. I'm excited to be taking this apart. It'll be nice to finally be able to do this because I've been waiting to do it for weeks now. So it's nice to finally just like get started with it, get going on it. I'm 50-50 on Brick Fair right now. Would have wanted to go to Brick World. No. Gotcha. Do you live pretty far away from it? I don't live too far. It's going to be about a 7 hour drive for me, which isn't too bad. Basically, two, 3.5 hour chunks, which I can do that. I can do that. Like the minifig placement is definitely going to be different. In part because I won't remember exactly where everything goes, and in part, and another part, I think it'll be kind of cool to do like a slightly different layout for people who go to Brick Fair to see. For a mock challenge, make a big tree with a mini scale city like in the tree. That would be cool. How long do you think it'll be? What? The mock or the drive or what? We got to see a feed mock coconut. You've built the Naboo plains and Auto Gunga next to Steed. I haven't built Auto Gunga. I would like to, but I haven't. That's a tough one. All those spheres suspended like that. That's gonna be a tough one, but it's definitely one I want to try. I'll have to go in a few minutes. Good luck taking it apart. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it, Aiden. Sorry your day isn't going well. Hopefully, all of us in the chat are making it a better day. Oh, for sure. You guys always bring a smile to my face. Like I appreciate you guys so much. You guys have carried me through some tough times. So it's always, sometimes a stream is what I need to just put a smile back on my face. Get me excited again. Love these Galactic Marines. Just love them. I'm an hour or so away from Brick Fair, Virginia. Never been? Why not, Will? So close, yet so far. You were at Brick Fair, right? Or Brick World, Virginia? Pretty sure I saw you in somebody's pictures. Hives, maybe? No, it wasn't Brick Hive. He wasn't there. Who was it? I don't remember. Was considering going for one day, but it just isn't in the cards. Oh, man. Would have been fun to meet you. See the famous Hoarder 66 in person. It's interesting. You take the Galactic Marines and then spread them out over the mock, and it looks like there's a ton. And then you take them all and put them on a base plate, and you're like, what the? That's it? It's interesting how that works. Like, you think you have a clone army, you think you have a large clone army until you put it on a base plate. I'm missing an ATRT. I know I. Oh, there it is. I found it. I had to. I've been slowly like cannibalizing Mygeeto for parts, so that's another thing I need to do is make sure it's actually complete before I leave. Also, I'm gonna tilt this up a bit so it doesn't look like my head's cut off. What's up, Frosted Demon? How you doing? Galactic Marines are bussin'. My first time getting Galactic Marines were, and how much should I get? Oh, well, there isn't really a place you can buy them. I mean, you could go to Clone Army Customs, but they're really expensive. I decaled all of these myself, so I think if you like want to buy some, Clone Army Customs, and then there's always like knockoffs you can get on like Amazon or something if you're into that kind of thing. But obviously I like to keep mine as purist as possible. So these are like, official minifig parts, official Lego parts, helmets, torsos, hands, all that good stuff. Why is this snowbank not sitting properly? What's going on here? No? Yeah, there we go. The AC is overrated. They've got some good stuff. I think they've grown on me recently, especially with the new battle droids. But for their clones, I don't really get their clone troopers because I can decal them for a lot cheaper. And especially like in the case of the Galactic Marines, I like the look of mine better. But their battle droids, top tier. Movable legs, movable arms, for freaking awesome. Where do you get your decals? Oh, I haven't bought decals in so long, but I bought from a store that is no longer around, so fortunately it's gone. But Camino Bricks has decals, Jonak Toys has decals, AV Figures, depends on like what style you want, what look you're going for. I'm going to a Lego convention in October because Brick Fair is way too far for me and expensive. Oh, cool. What convention is it? Just like a local one? That'll be fun. Conventions, from what I've heard, are a blast. The one I went to was all right. It wasn't my favorite, but hoping this one will be more fun. Coconut, where's the best place to get an ARF helmet since I want to add one to my regular P2 army? Clone Army Customs has some. You can get one on Bricklink. Jonak Toys might have some. I don't know. I haven't perused his website in a while, but he might. You never know. Oh, That GCC seems better to me than CAC as far as print goes because CAC's outlines are way too thick and makes it look meh. I've heard good things about GCC. I haven't looked into them myself, but I've seen and heard a lot of good things. So yeah, that's another option. But I haven't bought anything from them personally. Battle droids are unmatched and they're decent price. Yeah, they're actually not. They're not bad. They're not too much more expensive than Legos, and the dark orange battle droids are actually cheaper than Legos, and you get a much better minifig, in my opinion. So that's really nice. I want to get some more of those Geonosis ones. They go out of stock faster than the other ones. They also just added a bunch of new colors as well. How much do you estimate this MOC's value? Well, to me, it's priceless. I don't know. I'm not. It's kind of hard to like estimate stuff like that. Like I can estimate how much I spend on it, but like what it's worth is different because those Galactic Marines are one of ones. Like I decaled those. You can't buy those decals anymore, so that obviously raises the price of those. The UT-AT's custom, the Tridroid's custom. Like they're. It's kind of hard to quantify that kind of custom stuff like that. I would say it's valued at more anybody should pay for it. It's too expensive unless there was like a die-hard Lego fan who just wanted giant dioramas in their house or something, and they were super rich. If money was no object, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. Do you think Lego would ever have a Galactic Marine set? Yeah, I think it's definitely plausible. I mean, they've made, 187 501st specialists. I think it's definitely possible at some point. I mean, they're always, seems like they're always trying to come out with new stuff, so I could see Galactic Marines coming at some point, which would be cool. I'd like to add to my army. I need to erase GCC from my memory. They're costing me too much. That is the one thing I've heard about them is, or one of the things I've heard is they're very expensive. Which, premium product. I get it. Yeah, bro, we've been slowly building the dark orange CAC droids and their new pilot design. Yeah, the new pilot, actually, yes, that's another great minifig. I want to get some of those for my gunships. I have a lot of good Phase 2 pilots, but their Phase 1 helmet, I didn't like the old one they have, and this new one is much better, in my opinion. I hope they make a Commander Doom Legion's Trooper. That would be cool. Thoughts on the Acolyte? Do you think they'll make sets? I would be surprised if we get sets for it, and I wasn't a huge fan of the show. It wasn't for me. By the sounds of it, it wasn't for most Star Wars fans. Just sad. I had high hopes. It was a cool era. I like the Sith, but just not a fan of the show. I'd be worried if Lego made Galactic Marines, they would throw some helmet holes. Dude, they wouldn't put helmet holes on a Galactic Marine. I hope not, anyways. That would be wild. If they put helmet holes on those, that'd be insane. The reason I hope they do Galactic Marines is because I don't like the new style of Clone Trooper helmet or printing. So if they did Galactic Marines, their helmets are so different. I'm hoping they just reuse blank. I'm hoping they just reuse blank Snowtrooper helmets and print on those, which I really like because those are the exact same ones I used for my Galactic Marines. So then they would match. They would be a closer match to my Marines, which would be really nice. Episode 5 and 8 of Acolyte have me hoping we'll get Acolyte figs. I don't know, maybe. I don't think it was popular enough, and From what I heard, like I know the Leslie Headland or whatever said there's going to be season two, but I don't know if there's going to be season two. So I don't know if we'll get sets, but you never know. I mean, they've made sets. We've gotten at least one set for every other show, so right? Because we got an Andor set. We got what was the other one I was just thinking of? We got an Obi-Wan set, so yeah, I could see maybe at least one happening. Got some Book of Boba Fett sets, unfortunately. What's up, Killer? Killer Croc, welcome. Caden, how you doing? I'd like some figs based on. Yeah, some figs would be cool. I agree. I think some figs would be cool. All right, I need to grab a second container for Galactic Marines. Please no season two. They wouldn't do Darth Plagueis justice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I wouldn't be interested in a season two. That's for sure. I don't care what they tease or promise or allure or like tempt us with. I know it wouldn't. It wouldn't pan out. This ATT wreckage moved. I really like how the burnt out back the ATT turned out. I like building stuff like that. Like that was one thing I really enjoyed with this mock was building the wreckage of the vehicles. I like doing that kind of stuff. Are you displaying Mygeeto with the lug? Yeah, I'll be displaying with Empire lug. Yeah, no season two. One was bad enough. Exactly. We don't need a second. What is the worst Star Wars movie or show you've seen? Oh, Book of Boba Fett, hands down. Like that one was just, ooh, that one was bad. Like Obi-Wan had some incredible episodes at the end. Acolyte had some cool aspects to it that I enjoyed. I haven't seen Ahsoka. Andor had some cool stuff, some cool episodes that I really liked. Book of Boba Fett was just, it was bad. Disappointing. Do you think Lego will make a Phase 2 Commander Wolf next year? Hmm, maybe. Because, you know, because he was in the Bad Batch. I would see him coming in a Bad Batch set if he did. Unless they decide to go retro on us and do like some Plo Koon Wolf Pack like they did with the 87 anti vehicle cannon forever ago. I don't even remember when that set came out. I like the idea of having every alien species for background characters. I found two of these had for cheap and bought them immediately. Yeah, that's a good idea. I love picking up extra Star Wars minifigs, aliens especially, because I don't have very many. I've got a Rodian, I've got a Twi'lek, I've got these guys, and like a handful of others, and that's it. It's really unfortunate. I'd like to get a lot more. I really want to get the aliens that came in the Cantina set because I think those are great minifigs. Problem is, it's expensive, hard to find. Whoops. Whoa. It's not flying off the bridge. Holiday special. I've never even seen that. I've heard it's pretty bad though. Acolyte was for sure the worst they put out. They ruined the Force, made Anakin less special, horrible writing, and boring characters. The list goes on. I'd still rewatch it over Book of Book with that. I think. Like having to sit through that low speed speeder chase again and like watch Boba Fett just get neutered. No, couldn't do it. Part of that too is I'm just not a huge original trilogy fan. Oops. The main bridge is almost done. Knew that was going to happen, dang it. There's a cord over here that I have to keep stepping over. Honestly, I'll probably just unplug it now. Bridge looks so empty. Rogue One. Oh, I love Rogue One. Bleeding crystals is a thing, then why did Anakin's not turn red? I don't know. To be also like, I haven't finished the Acolyte, so I can't fully like. From what I saw, I enjoyed. I haven't seen. I haven't seen like the last three episodes. I think the last two. I don't know how many. So that might change my opinion as well if I were to have watched the whole thing. What kind of battle pack do you think Lego would make for Revenge of the Sith if they made one? Um, well, I mean, the one they made back in like 2005 or 7, I don't remember the original one, is pretty like that's pretty much spot on for like a Revenge of the Sith specific battle pack because you've got Starcore, Shock Troopers, regular grunts, all of which are showcased in the movie. The speeder and the little stand obviously aren't really unique to anything, but I'd probably do something similar to that. Maybe yeah, I don't know. Like honestly, that one was a good one because the ones that get featured the most are 501st and 212. So maybe like a 501st, a 212, and two grunts, maybe. Oh, but then there's also Kashyyyk troopers. There's a lot of different clones in Revenge of the Sith. I don't know. I think some combination of those minifigs. Okay, the main bridge is all done. I'm gonna leave the craters in place. One thing that I do when I'm transporting, if I have to move something that has a lot of like movable pieces, I just put a paper towel down like this, filling the space, and then I put tape over it, and then it doesn't move, and then all I have to do is remove the tape and I have a perfectly intact crater. That way I don't have to worry about like putting all the individual pieces back in the same place, because let me tell you, that's a pain. Coconut, you have to pick one. Original trilogy, sequel. Original trilogy all day. All day. Don't get me wrong, like, I don't hate the original trilogy. I just really like the prequels. Like, I'll go back. I went back not too long ago and rewatched the original trilogy. Good trilogy. I love it. Even for like outdated special effects, old dialogue, stuff like that. It's a really good movie. Those are really good movies. The fourth one is probably my least favorite. I would say if I had to rank them, I would go episode six, episode five, episode four, like just basically backwards. I like the Battle of Endor a lot, and I feel like episode six. There's a lot of jumping around to like different planets, which is one of my favorite aspects of Star Wars. I know Endor isn't a planet; it's a moon, but like you get to see Endor, you get to see Tatooine, get to see Dagobah. Which, let's see, Empire Strikes Back. You get to see Hoth, you get to see Dagobah, and then I guess Cloud City. So I guess technically you get to see the same, but like I don't know. To me, Episode six felt more expansive. Dude, Graham Gillis. Excited to see Mygeeto in person. Thank you so much, man, for the $2 dono. Yeah, make sure to come say hi. I want to meet you. I want to see your stuff. It'll be fun. I'm excited for you to see Mygeeto in person. I hope you like it. I mean, I'm sure you will like it, but I'm excited for you guys to experience it in its full size. What state and city do you live in? That's a weird question. Has anyone made a huge Cloud City mock? I've never seen anything bigger than like the Cloud City car. Like I've seen custom Cloud City cars. Maybe I've seen a landing pad. I feel like I've seen someone do like a landing pad mock, but I've never seen like a full size Cloud City mock ever. Except for micro scale. I've seen it done in micro scale, obviously, but I don't think that really counts. I guess you said large scale anyway, so but obviously doesn't count. Yeah, I've never seen one. I'm just gonna put all the loose debris in the craters. Those look like they're loose. It's hard to tell what's fixed to a stud and what's just sitting around. All right. Coconut should make one. I keep bugging him. I know, Scott. Actually, I mean, I did do a Cloud City mock not too long ago, but it's just the platform. Scott's been on me for a while to do a Cloud City mock. An episode 3 battle pack with 4 different troopers, 327th, 91st. Whew, excuse me. Ugh, 91st Recon Galactic Marine and maybe 212th Kashyyyk Bark Speeder for the 91st Lego would make so much money. That would be a massive. That would basically be like that leaked set or similar to the leaked set. Did you guys see the giant Stormtrooper versus Rebel set with three Rebel Troopers and three Stormtroopers? It's like an homage or like a callback to those old battle packs that came out forever ago. That would be cool, something like that, but Republic. I'm gonna be the first to do a Cloud City mock. Do it, Killer Croc. Do it. So I think what I'm gonna do with these is just like lay them down like that and then just put a little piece of tape right there, securing them in place. But that does it for the bridge. The main bridge is ready to be taped up and removed from the pillars. Oh, I guess I should probably take the UTAT off. I'm doing all right. How you doing, Crack? Welcome back, Easy Fox. The sequel trilogy makes no sense. How can you Ray use a lightsaber and force lightning while having no training? I don't know. I'm not even going to get into the sequel trilogy. It's in a league of its own. Let's just say that. What set would you like to see Lego make for Revenge of the Sith? I would love a UCS UTAT Kiadi Mundi, like real nice printed arms, printed legs, cape. Kiadi Mundi, Commander Bakara, and then two Galactic Marines. I think that would be an incredible set. Maybe like a little E-Web cannon or something, although I guess that was me who did the E-Web cannon. Cannons, I don't think that's canon. But I think that would be awesome. Or maybe even a driver. So you could do like Bakara, Galactic Marine, Kiadi Mundi, and then like a driver for the UTAT 4 minifigs, because I doubt Lego would give us more than four if they gave us that many. You know what I mean? Like realistically, it would probably be just Kiedi Mundi and Bakara, but I would love to see a couple extra minifigs thrown in as well. Printed forehead. A league of its own, like softball. Exactly. Yeah, it's not a good league. It's a league of its own. Lego needs to figure out that they can include multiple clone legions in one battle pack. They're starting to figure that out with the battle pack this year. Hopefully they'll go the same way. I know, right? Hopefully they realize like how amazing that is and how much we would love that. Let's see, how long have I been going for? All right, guys, I'm going to go for about 3 more minutes. So, any last questions, comments, anything else? Hit me up. Are your analytics doing random but what? Are your analytics doing random but curious question? What does that mean? I'm going to need more on that one. Also, welcome cheese on top. I forgot I didn't welcome you in. I just started talking to you. Welcome to the stream. So I did decide what piece of Mygeeto I'm going to keep built. And I decided I'm going to keep the entire secondary bridge built because that's probably my favorite part of the mock. And it's not a ton of pieces. It's a decent amount of pieces for sure, but I think I can get by, especially with my next mock project, I should be able to get by without those pieces. And one of the bridges should be what gets kept. So I'm either going to do the main bridge or the secondary. I don't know if I could do the whole main bridge, maybe just like a smaller chunk. Well, I just think that would be so cool to display something like that. Something like that. Like on my shelves, behind me. Scariest episode in the Clone Wars? Hmm. The Night Sister one is kind of creepy with all the different like zombies they raise up. The zombie episodes with the Geonosians in the catacombs, that one's pretty intense. I feel like there's another one that I'm not thinking about. That's not coming to mind right now. Do you go to the gym? I work out at home, so I've got weights and stuff. That way I don't have to go. Do the one with Moondy, iconic. Do the what with Moondy? Who's your favorite, Captain Rex or Captain Fox? Oh, I mean, between the two, probably Captain Rex. Three Akbar troopers. That's such a weird minifig. Like, I wonder who came up with that. Like, oh, Admiral Akbar. What if we make him a clone trooper? Fox's cooler armor. I don't know. Rex's armor is pretty cool. I need to get the Stranger Things keychain so I can get those legs for my Geonosians. The worms that were inside the clones, like the brain. Yeah, that's like a continuation of the zombie arc. Like when they go on the ship, that one's pretty intense too. I've not started Rebels yet. Is it a good show or skip? I don't know. I have never watched it. I've heard some people say it's really good though, but I myself have never seen it. I paused your latest clone base video to stop by. Welcome, Gary. You joined us right at the end, but thanks for popping in and saying hi. How you doing? I'm getting Mygeeto taken apart so I can ship it or move it to Brick Fair, Virginia. And on that note, I think this is a good stopping point. I got a lot of progress done. Bridge is done, the city's done, and I just have to do this secondary bridge, and then all of the minifigs and accessories have been cleared off. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. Been a good little run. For those of you guys going to Brick Fair, Virginia, I'll see you next week, which is pretty crazy. Like this time next week, I'll be meeting people from the community, which I'm really excited about. But thank you guys for joining. Thank you to Graham for the generous donation. And I've got a video coming out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. I built the scariest Star Wars planet you've ever seen, but it's custom. That's all I'm going to say. So catch you later. But until next time, happy building.